Hi guys, hope all are you doing well. Now let's we finish our unit 4. Okay, unit 3 we have finished. Now let's we come into unit 4. Here unit 4 is completely about the group dynamics. Okay, we are going to discuss about the group dynamics. Unit 4. Okay, it is a study of how people interact, communicate and work together in groups to achieve the common goals. Is that clear? Now, what are the objectives of this group dynamics? That is, understand group behavior, and the second one is improve teamwork, and the third one is develop leadership qualities, and fourth one is increase cooperation. Okay, and after that, improve organizational performance. These are the objectives covering in our group dynamics unit. Is that clear? Once again, please see the objectives. These are the objectives all that we are going to cover in our unit 4 group dynamics. And coming to group dynamics, that already we have discussed in our unit 2, that formal organization and informal organization aspects. Even the same concept repeated in this group, what you say, group dynamics. Is that clear? So here, if you see, formal group and informal group will be there, and after that, super teams and self-managed teams. How it is going to be work, and how these all formal group, informal group, super teams, and self-managed teams. These all how it is going to be affect in understand group behavior and improve the teamwork and develop leadership, increase cooperation, improve organizational performance directly, indirectly. How this all aspect is going to be effect on this aspects in our group dynamics we are going to discuss here. Please take a notes for this formal group. Here in a formal group, the concept of a small groups and its role in the organization. Definition of a group. If you talk about the definition of a group, group is the collection. Okay, group is a collection of two or more people who interact with each other and other work together to achieve the common goal. So types of group I gave it here: formal group and informal group. Formal group, already you know, that created by organization and performance specific tasks, and informal group is something that you know formed naturally based on the friendship or common interest. Okay, here in formal group, if you see example like what you can find like committees. Okay, like committees, project teams. Okay, this kind of groups you can see in formal group. And coming to informal group, like you know, friends at workplaces, lunch groups. Okay, friends at workplace and lunch groups or relatives. Okay, more than that. Okay, this kind of people you can see here in informal group. So maximum we have to not encourage for informal group. Formal group means committees, project teams related to the work task. That kind of authority and responsibility people will take in the formal group. And coming to informal group, informal group is nothing but you know more interest, more gossips, conflicts that we can find out in the informal group. Group means what? Two or more members forming in a group and doing the all organizational activities. In that, there will be formal kind of groups also. We can find the informal kind of groups also. We can find. So these are the formal group and informal group. Already we have discussed this. Now coming to super teams and self-managed teams. Here, super teams. What are these super teams? Super teams is nothing but you know teams that will take the initiative, and they will highly skilled employees who solve complex problems is known as the super team. And self-managed team. Self-managed team means something shared responsibility, decision making by members, highly flexibility. I will write here super teams. Super teams means what? Highly skilled employees and take quick sorry decisions. Okay, now we're coming to self-managed teams, shared responsibilities, shared responsibilities, directing and taking decisions by higher level professions, higher level authorities. You can call it as a higher authorities. Okay. Now coming to super teams. Super teams is nothing but individuality, independency. Okay, independency given to the employees. They are really very highly skilled. Okay, they know their targets. They work more efficiently. If the allotted time for them is 8 hours, means if they are not finished their work, they will try to spend in office more extra 1 hour, 2 hours to complete that particular task. Why? Because they are highly skilled, highly profiled, they are very serious about their work. We call them as a super teams. This kind of super teams rarely we can find out in the organization. Yes or no? So highly skilled employees take a quick decisions and they will do more effectively than the self-managed teams. Who super teams? We will call it as we called them as a super team groups. And coming to self-managed teams, here self-managed teams is nothing but share the responsibilities. Share the responsibility means levels of the management, you know, so they will share the responsibilities and authorities and directing and taking decisions by higher level of top level of authority is comes under the self-managed teams or self-managed groups. So basically we are talking about the group behaviors and improve the teamwork, how it is going to be improved, how we can develop leadership. These all qualities together we are dealing in this unit 4, that is group dynamics. In that we have completed formal group and informal group, super team group and the self-managed group. Please take screenshot of this. Another topic, stages of group development. Okay, there will be first stage, second stage, third stage and fourth stage. This is given by the Tuckman's model. Okay, we will call it as a Tuckman's model. Okay, total 5 stages we have given. Okay, here what is the first stage? Okay, first stage is forming, second stage is storming, and third stage is norming, and fourth stage is performing, and the fifth stage is adjourning. Okay, and after this let's we discuss about the functions of groups in briefly. Okay, so here already we are talking about the statements, the groups developed by the Tuckman's model. They have given some theories, right? We are dealing with the group dynamics, right? In this group dynamic, the stages of group development given by the Tuckman's what do you say model. Here, Tuckman's model, if you see, there will be the first stage is we call as a forming, and second stage we will call it as a storming, third stage we will call it as a norming, and fourth stage we will call it as a performing, and fifth stage we will call it as a adjuring. So please remember in simple words, Tuckman's model, F S N P A, F S N P A. So please remember this side point. So while writing, you can easily write. So what is the F for? F for forming, S for storming, N for norming, P for performing, A for adjourning. This is these stages of group development given by whom? By the Tuckman's model. Okay, now. So if you want, in brief, I will explain you here. Forming. Forming is nothing but members need for the first time. Roles are unclear. Members are polite in forming stage. Coming to storming stage, what will be happen? Conflicts will arise. Different opinions emerge. Leadership is tested. Coming to norming. In norming, what will happen? Members will cooperate to each other. Trust develops. Rules are accepted. And coming to performing, teamwork efficiently, high quality, productivity, goals are achieved. And adjourning. What is adjourning? Group completes its task and members will separate. So once again I will explain you here. Forming means that it is a first stage. There will be instability. Okay, while the newly they have joined, they having some trust issues on each other. This is the starting stage, obviously in forming. And storming. In storming, what happened? People started conflicting on each other. This kind of behavior what we can observe in the organizations also. And after coming norming means after giving the specific task to the employees, they can perform effectively. Okay, the work will start going smoothly. And coming to performing, what happened? The capability of employee work will increase. Yes, you can see if the fresher who are started working 2 months back, if you see after 4 months, he can some little effectively he will start doing his job performing. Okay, and adjourning is nothing but end of the moment they try to reach their goals. So goals are also common goals. To achieve common goals, right, they will try to reach their common goals. These are the stages of group development by whom? By the Tuckman's model. So in short answer also they will ask Tuckman's model. Tuckman's model means F S and P A. F means forming, S means storming, okay, and N for norming, P for performing, and A for adjourning. Please remember this. And functions of groups. If you talk about the functions of group, what are the functions of the groups? Functions of the groups is nothing but complete work efficiently, motivate the members, solve problems, share knowledge, improve communication, support decision making. So what here? Formation of groups, first decision making, okay, making, supporting, cooperating to each other, okay, and completing task, completing task, okay, and coordination, cooperation, completing task, decision making, okay, and also avoiding, eradicating the conflicts, okay, eradicating conflicts. This all what involves here functions of groups. I hope you people understood this concept. Please take screenshot. So here I'm going to talk about the Johari window. This is given by developed by John. I already said. Okay. So here Johari window mainly model is developed to improve self-awareness and communication. It involved in mainly four areas. That four areas is the first one, open area. and second one blind area, okay, and third one hidden area, and the fourth one is unknown area. Is that clear? So, Johari window is developed by John Tourist. The four areas mainly he focused. First one, the open area, no self and others, and blind area is that even known to others but not to self. Hidden area is the known to self but not others. Unknown area to both self and others. Uses of this word better communication, improved teamwork, personality development, and trust building. So this what given by the Johari window. Again, I will explain to you guys. So this is almost all we have completed here. Interventions. If you talk about the organizational development interventions, there will be first one sensitivity, team building, survey feedback, process consultation, management, and so on. So this all about the organization theory and behavior for group dynamics. I hope you guys understood. Maximum try to write all question and answers. I will send in group. So focus on mostly. Don't get panic. Mostly take notes for long answers. Frame answers for that long answers. If you prepare for long answers, automatically you can cover in that short answers also. Don't worry. I will upload the important question answers also. Please share, subscribe, okay, and like and comment box. Okay, let's we chat and comment. So what are is your views, what you are understanding, do it's helpful or not, okay, in any areas that I have to improve, or else any other topic that you people are interested that you want to listen, okay, you want to me explain about that topic, comment to me, no issues, don't hesitate, I will reply to your queries, okay. Please subscribe, share, like as much as possible. Thank you for your all love and affection. Wish you all the best for your seventh exam, MBA students. Okay, these concepts all is useful for BBA and BCom and MCom also. Share to your friends also. Thank you so much.